Are the following functions? Well, I see this and I'm already skeptical because there's two absolute values. But can we just plug in a number that gives you, plug in one x value that gives you two outputs? Do you notice if I plug in x equals 0, this becomes 0 minus absolute value of y equals 8, or absolute value of y equals negative 8? That's not possible at all. The absolute value of y can never be negative. So x equals 0 gives me no y coordinate. So that's not helpful. I want to pick an x that gives me something bigger than 8 on this side. So how about if x equals 9, I get 9 minus absolute value of y equals 8. Absolute value of y equals 1. So y equals plus or minus 1. So I've got 9 comma 1 or 9 comma negative 1. Done. That's enough. A challenge might be for you to try and graph that. It's a good practice problem, and show that these 2 points are on the graph, and show that it does not pass the vertical line test. In this example, is this a function, yes or no? The answer is yes, and one way you can do that is take the given equation and solve for y. If you can explicitly solve for y to get y by itself using basic algebra, and you don't get a plus or minus, you didn't have to take the square root of either side, you didn't have to worry about absolute value in its plus or minus cases, this is a function. Yes, function. Now why? Because no matter what x I plug in, if I square it, no matter what x I plug in, if I square it and add 4, I'm always going to get exactly one number out. So it's a function. This is enough to justify that this is a function. Just explicitly solve for y, get y by itself.